Hello everyone and welcome to Satisfactory. This is going to be my video series here, playing through Satisfactory and seeing how it all goes. I'm Lee, I'll be your host for this. This is my VTube character, as you can see on screen. Yeah, so starting off in a new world. This is my second playthrough of this game. First playthrough I started off in the grassy area, but for this one I decided, you know what? Let's try playing in the desert and start off from there and see how it all goes. Yeah, so stay tuned, stick around, and yeah, we'll go through the journey of playing this game and explore, build, create, all that kind of fun stuff. I'll see you out there. Enjoy.
Separation from main transport complete. Group A delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion.
I don't know if it's just because
Attention pioneer,
I'm in Australia.
I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant.
The subtitles.
Welcome to the
like,
Fix-It Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fix-It pioneer
Aussie
has
lingo.
3 core assignments. Construct. All
Like,
pioneers must
calling
follow
the
Fix-It
pioneers
guidelines and
tradies.
instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is
Smoko.
responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure.
Nah, sorry, can't do any more building.
Explore and exploit.
Smoko.
Fix-It selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fix-It. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall. Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning
We don't
air
always
assist.
talk like what the subtitles show.
Drag
We
within
do speak
acceptable
proper
parameters.
English.
Descent phase begun. Decelerating.
Play that when I go jump my kangaroo golf to the
Deploying
shops later.
parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
Landing.
Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Oops, sorry, that's just me.
Congratulations. You are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to
Alright.
Massage 2, ABB, in
Oh,
the
this is
binary
exactly
system
where I
of
was in my last playthrough. Awesome.
Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
First contact safety tool supplied due to adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It.
I know how to play. In my last playthrough, I had a nuclear reactor setup going on around here. I had 4 reactors over that way, over the water. Here I had what was it? The uranium. That's the one.
Next
I was making
objective.
uranium.
Dismantle the drop pod.
all the fuel
Fix-It
rods,
Incorporated as
and then
cost-effective
recycling it
and
into
efficient.
all the uranium
We do not
waste into
waste.
plutonium.
The drop pod will be recycled to
All that fun
construct the
stuff.
first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Oh, let's get all these berries just so I got some health.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
I do like Ada's humor. I want to grab that Mercer sphere over there, that sphere. I didn't in my last playthrough, I didn't know till like halfway through what they were actually used for. So So like I kept them, but I also kept deleting them as well.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
Alright, leg it. Oh, go away. Go away.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to determine local application, store it for later use.
I only got one hand, okay. Those hatches are going to be a problem. Of course, they put one right in the middle of my iron. Why you do this, Jimmy? I got a summer sloop up there as well. Into dismantle mode. Yeah, I know how to dismantle. I gotta kill this thing. There we go.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Preserve the remains for later study.
Ah well, gone now. But let's get straight into it. We'll start up with digging up some iron. That way I can build the hub. And, well, just to clear the notification there, I'll delete the
Potential edible
pod.
collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
Yep, resource scanner.
Next objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
I'm already onto it. Yeah, I did see somewhere. Where was the copper? Over here somewhere. Ah, yeah, right there. I'll get rid of this hatcher. There's another one over here. I'll get rid of that one too, just so I can get access to this copper without problem. Oh, there we go. This is probably a good starting point because you've got 2 copper nodes already and 3 iron. And they're pretty good value as well. So like, what are they? They're both normal? Yeah, so they're both normal. I'm pretty sure those 3 are over there are normals as well. And I'm pretty sure on the other side of those rocks, there's limestone. I think actually there might be 4 of them. 4 limestone nodes, I think. There we go. Get some iron.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources.
That one.
Fix it does not pay by the kilometer.
Alright.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful fix-it pioneer,
Yep,
but essential
hub
for the
upgrade.
next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective. Complete hub upgrade 1.
I'll just craft a whole bunch of these and get them started. Let's go. We'll go 30 iron. Well, 30 ingots. Sorry. That way I can craft. Oop. Getting used to the buttons is going to be a problem. There we go. Link them in. Upgrade. So for now,
Hub upgrade 1.
Just dump all
Storage
that
and
in there.
frame completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 2.
Yep, I can do that. Alright, so let's craft out the 20 iron rods. Then I'll make some more ingots, get some iron plates. So we can at least get the hub upgrades going. Alright, there we go. Oh, did I? No. It helps if I actually craft them. There we go. Link them in. Upgrade.
Hub Upgrade 2, Power and Shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3.
Yeah, I'm working on that. I want to get a portable miner going so that way I can just chuck it on an iron node and just let it do its thing. I didn't know until recently how those portable miners actually work. I thought they were just a component you use to make the actual mining thing yourself. I didn't realize you actually needed it. It actually had a purpose that you could just chuck it on a node, especially this early into the game, and it would just mine for you. I had no idea. Hey, look, I can build one. So I'll show you how it works. Equip it. Oops, wrong one. Equip it. And then just chuck it there. And just let it go. That's it. And now that'll just sit there and just dig iron for me. So whenever I need it, I just go and collect it. What I'll do is I'll make another one and I'll go chuck it on the copper. So that way I've got a another one going for copper. I think they can only hold one stack, which I think is about, is it 100 or 200? 100? Can't remember. It's not much, but it, you know, it's enough. There we go. Just grab the bacon. Bacon agaric, is it? I don't know how you say it. It's food. It's edible. Yes, now I need more iron. Oh. Yeah, see, there you go. Like, it's not very fast, but it's fast enough. It's early into the game. It's enough. I might pick up some leaves and just bushes and stuff, so that way I've got some power. Oh, because you use it to make biomass that you can use to power the generators on the back of the hub to give you a power source until I can get biofuel generators. I just clear all this up, and like once I get the chainsaw, I can do it. This will be a lot easier. You can do like a whole area instead of just picking up individual leaves and stuff. I can't create biomass yet, but I'm pretty sure I can still use it for fuel though. Alright, so it only holds 100 yeah, 100 stack. I'll chuck that straight into there and just let that go. So I just want to get the third upgrade done. I need 20 iron plates and 20 iron rods. I'll quickly craft the iron rods. I only need 19 more. Get them done. Crafted some copper. So I need 20 wire. Get that done. And then we'll just finish crafting up some iron ingots so we can get the iron plates. And then that'll be the third upgrade. Alright, there we go. Let's get that done. Alright. Time for level 3 upgrade. 1, 2, 3. Done. There we go.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
Thank you for showing your faith in us, Ada. I'll just let that craft and do its thing. Early on, this is probably the most of the grind, is just getting the basics done. Getting all that started, because yeah, you got to do it all yourself until you can start getting the automation sorted and getting your machines. It's just such a drag. But I'll probably get some more portable miners going so I can get some more iron, and then I'll go and chuck it on to the limestone, which is around the corner. I know it's there. So that way I can get limestone, iron and copper all just automatically mining for me. I'll just start by crafting 10 of these and 10 of these. There we go. Just so I can get my next portable miner. There we go. Now the limestone is over here, just behind these rocks here. Like I said, I know they're there. Yeah, there you go, there's another iron node. Not that I really need it at the moment. So you got iron there, you got another iron there. Patcher over there. There's another iron there. See, there's iron everywhere. Now, the limestone, it is... Oh, there's another Mercer sphere over there. The limestone is here. I'm just going to find it. Got a slug up there. Don't really need the slugs at the moment. There we go. There's the limestone. It's a normal one as well, so that's fine. Get this dug up. There we go. Grab that and chuck him on there. And yeah, let that little dude go. Build a constructor, connected to a power source, yes, I know that. Grab these better. Uh-oh, I've triggered someone. Oh, there's a limestone right there. I walked right past it. Run away. Oh no. Run away, leg it. Let's pick up some leaves, some biomass. there's a sphere around. Oh no, I think it's the summer sloop, not the sphere. Alright, grab my iron. Thank you very much. Alright, what am I doing? I need 20 copper cable. Let's see if I can make the copper cable. Actually, you know what? I'll just turn all the wire into cable because I'm going to need it for connecting power to the machines anyway, so I'll just, yeah, make a whole bunch of cable. Because what's the power poles? Alright, so I need 20, I'll just make about 30. Just so that way I've got some... Yep, there we go. What's next? What was I doing? Iron ingots, because I still need to make more iron plate. Actually, hang on, let me craft up the concrete. Yep. Because what's a constructor need? Oh. Never mind. Reinforced iron plates. That is too early in game for that. Okay, oh, I guess I could start with the smelter at least, so... What I'll do is I'll just chuck it there. Get a power pole. Connect that to power. So I can just whack that in there. And then just... There we go. Not much, but... You know, it's a start. And then just whack those in there. But that'll produce my iron ingots for me. Because I am being lazy and can't be arsed doing it myself. So how much it's 4 megawatt and... Oh yeah. 20 megawatt capacity, so I can put another smelter if I want, and do one for copper, which I probably will. Can I build one? No, I need iron rods. But I'll take the ingots anyway. I'll just make some more iron rods. Because I think I will do that. I'll just make another smelter. And so I can have one for iron, one for copper. Best I can. And copper. Go check out the mine. Grab some more leaves. Alright, I'll take that, thank you. These whale, penguin, giraffe hybrid things, I don't know what the hell they are, but they are, these things are the most annoying creature in the entire game because they're everywhere. They get everywhere and they get in the way. And it's not like they're climbing, like, you'll make a factory completely closed off. No doors, no nothing, just walled up, everything, completely sealed off. Those little bastards, well, big bastards, will somehow manage to find their way in. And then once they get in, you can't get them back out. Only way to get them out is to make them not alive. And that takes a lot of work. I think I've found in my last playthrough, if you strap about 5 nuke nobelisks to it, that tends to work. Creates one hell of a mushroom cloud, but it is very satisfying. It's very satisfying and very amusing to watch when you start playing with the nuke nobelisks. I showed that to my eldest child. We started playing our own playthrough once. Oh, he joined in on my world. And we were just running around, playing around. I was like, oh. I knew you could, like, hit each other with the tools and stuff, but I didn't know if it actually hurt the player. And I was like, I want to try something.
Hub upgrade
So I
4,
snuck up behind him
landing
and I
platform and utilities completed.
I stuck a
Conveyor
nuke-
belts
a
connect
nuke
the output
obelisk
of
to
one
him,
building to the input of
ran
another
away,
and
and I
transport
detonated it.
resources. Due to past incidents, I have
And
been
yeah,
asked
I
to
just
issue
happened
a
to see his body go
clarification.
flying off to the
Portable
side of the
miners,
screen.
obviously, do
And
not
he
have a
was screaming at
connection
me.
for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually
Absolutely
or
hilarious on
functionally,
my
that they
part.
can be connected to portable
Not so for him.
miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Alright, what's hub upgrade 5? Okie dokie. I'll grab my iron again so I can make some more ingots out of that, and I'll go grab the limestone. I'm gonna just take out this hatch up. There we go. Problem solved. I'm gonna be coming this way a lot, so it's probably just easy just to get rid of them. Actually, I might grab that miner and put it up here instead, onto this mine. So that way, I don't have to go as far to get it. Because I'm lazy. Yeah, pick up the miner and move to this limestone mine instead. They're both normal anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Grab some more leaves and stuff. Like I said, this stuff's all good for the power generator on the back, so that way I can have a little bit of extra fuel. Conveyor belts are used to fully automate resource transportation between buildings. Yes, I know. Alright, so I need more concrete. We need to just wait for that. I'm gonna need the concrete anyway, because foundations, once we get that going. That way I can actually placing these things more neatly. Might as well just start crafting all the... Just start working on the parts I need anyway, so like the rods and the cable. I'll go grab my other copper. Yeah, this is pretty much what... Until I can get proper machines going, this is what it's going to be. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Getting it sorted. Getting my resources up. Yeah, whack them in there. What am I looking for? Wire. That's a lot of cable. But gonna need it just to get all this going. So much cable. What do we need for the reinforced iron plate? I think I might work on that next. What do we need? Iron plates and screws. Okay. Oh, you need the iron rods. Okay, yep. How many you need? 12 per plate. What's that? 36. I need 36 screws. So I can build 3 constructors. There we go. Turn all that copper wire into cabling. I think there's only 1 hit per thing, so it's easy to make. But I'll make about 100 roughly. So I can dump 50 into the thing and keep 50 for me. Like that. Now I just need the iron rods. Hopefully this is... Yep, that's got plenty of. Now I can just make the 75 of these, whack them into the hub. And that'll be the level 5 upgrade. There we go. There we go, level 5 upgrade.
Hub Upgrade 5, Power Expansion, completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete Hub Upgrade 6.
Yep, that's what I'm going to work on now. Sink all these wire into there, get that done, and then I'll go get the concrete, make some more concrete. Because this will allow me to unlock the biomass burner, so that way I can actually get some proper power going. And, was it biomass as well, so I can make proper biomass fuel. How much iron do I have in here? Okay, get some more iron ore. Oh, that's right, I was going to build constructors so I can just craft iron plates, because I need those mostly. Oh wait, what was I doing? Over here. How is the fuel going? Yeah, just whack that in there. Iron plates. That's right, because I was trying to build constructors. I need 3 reinforced iron plates. 1, 2, 3. And to build a constructor, I can... Oh, it's 2... Ah! Alright, build some more of that. Build 1 more, there we go. So now... oh, excuse me. Now I can build 2 constructors. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn these around. So, I'm going to go... Okay, I'm just going to build them over here. So, 1 smelter. And 2. Build 1 constructor. constructor there. And the other constructor there. Run the power to here. Okay, I need iron rods. There we go. One there and one. Yep. Connect them. Connect them. Alright, so now I want one for iron. And the other for copper. This one is going to do iron plate. And iron rods only take one. Wire, they only take one. I suppose concrete. Have it produce concrete. Alright, I need 7 iron plates to connect that, so it'll automatically just take it out and just dump it into iron plate. There we go. It's going to be slow as hell, but you know, it'll work. Now, what was I doing? I need to go get the concrete. So that's a start. So that's now going to produce iron plate, which is fine. Because yeah, I need 100 of them anyway, and you chew through plates so much. Like I said, once I can get my power sorted properly, and I can start building foundations and stuff like that, then I can start laying things out properly and more neat. I hate being unorganized and having everything just dumped everywhere. I'm not one of those spaghetti builders. Everything's got to be right. It's all going to be neat. It's all going to be tidy. I'm one of those OCD types. So yeah, sink that into there. But I might pinch the rest of those just so I can make some iron rods. Because I need a lot of them. I still need 100 of them, so I'll do that. Oh yeah, that's right, I got the constructor to make concrete, so let that go. More iron plates, thank you. Can I build foundations? No, I can't. What am I looking for? What am I doing? Build some more iron rods. Let's start off by just dumping them in there for now. Let it do its thing. Oh yeah, go get my copper. And let that go. Alright, there we go. So I'll go sink that into the other smelter. Because yeah, stuff like copper wire and cabling I can do myself, because that it only takes one hit in the crafting table to make it, so it's not a big deal. I just can't be asked manually making the ingots. Alright, that'll be the concrete requirement for this. I still need more iron rods, I still need more iron plates. Put that into there. And that's my power. Yep, that's putting along. Alright, Alright, go check on this. And I'll just grab it and manually make the iron ingots myself so I can do my iron bars. Iron rods, same. While I'm waiting for that, I'll just check my phone. See what's going on, which is nothing. How many? I don't know. I'm just going to turn it all into iron rod. I'm going to need them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't need to make the exact number. Takes so long. Actually, I'm just wondering, maybe I might move. Just realised the whole bottom right corner of my screen is vacant. I might move me over to this side. Put me there. I don't like how the one flag animation I found. Oop, nope. There's some like blue box on the bottom of it. I don't know. That'll do. Ah, there we go. Got my iron rods done. So I still need 73 iron plates. Okay, never mind. My math was wrong. Done.
Hub Upgrade 6, Landing Platform Hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fixit pioneer. Fixit looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fixit is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fixit recommends getting to work.
Yeah. Right, so more iron plates. Now that I can build biomass burners and stuff like that, so I'll take all the concrete out and I'll just whack that in there. That, and I might change that recipe to... Yeah, I'll change it to iron rod. What am I going to do? I think I might build another portable miner, so I just need some iron plates. Just so I can up my iron amount. I can build two. I'll build two. I might turn this one from copper to iron. I've got no iron plates because I just used them all. And connect that with that. Alright, grab this and just chuck this one, any one of these nodes. I can do that? Oh, sweet. I didn't know you could do that. You can have two portable miners on the same node. Well, multiple miners on the same node. Awesome. Well, that'll make it so much easier. I don't have to have one over there and one over here. I can just go straight here and bing, bang, boom, done. Sweet. Because what do I want to work on now? I want to work on base building. So I can, get the foundations, so that way I can start laying everything out. Alright, so yes, I want to start making biomass as well. I think if I remember right, that was one thing I did early on as well. I automated the biomass production. I just had like 2 storage crates, one for leaves, one for wood, each feeding into a constructor to make the biomass leaves, because you had to make them separately because they're 2 different types. One was a leaf biomass, the other was a wood biomass. Like if you go into the constructor and look at the recipe, you can't feed the wood into the leaf biomass, and vice versa. You can't feed the leaves into the wood biomass. It has to be one or the other. You have to have 2 constructors doing 2 different things, which is a bit annoying. But then you can just feed it straight into the back of the biomass burner, and it would just power your generators from there, so it was actually quite simple. I might do that so I can get some power going. Give me 1 second. Need iron plates. I just need 2 constructors, that's it, that's all you need. Yeah, just 2 constructors. Yeah, 1 for leaves, 1 for wood. So I might... I need to keep them somewhere close by. Can I build crates? I can build crates. Excellent. I want to keep the crates nearby. I might put the crate here. 1 for wood. And the other... I need iron rods. Okay. Oh, good thing I have a constructor set up for that now. There we go. And then just work on the rest from there. So just dump 1 batch into there, 1 batch into there. Yep, that's iron plates, that's iron rods. Concrete, I need concrete. Ah, that's what I might do. Set the other, the miner, the portable miner, to work on concrete. So the more limestone I can get, the better, because, yeah, I'm going to be chewing through limestone so quick. Like, when it comes to making foundations to build all your machines and your factories and stuff on, yeah, you just chew through concrete so quick. I'll chuck the second one on there. So the more concrete and limestone I can get, the better. So what is it for? I think it's just iron plates and concrete for foundation bases. Now what do I do with my iron rods? Because I wanted another one of these. One will be for leaves. and the other for wood. And then build 2 constructors. I'll pop one there, the other there. I need 2. God damn. My math, I swear, my math is terrible. I need 2 reinforced plates per constructor. I gotta remember that. 2. Not 1, 2. Button mashing. Alright, there we go. Do I have enough of that? Yes, I do. 1 in there. 1 in there. So what's this one? This one's wood. Biomass wood and biomass leaves. Cool. I can't make biomass logs yet. I think that's next. Research, no. Logistics, no. Base building, no. Here too, is it part of no. Yeah, here you go. Solid biofuel. Then you take what you make out of the constructors for the biomass, combine it into another one, and you get solid biofuel, which you can still use as another fuel source, and which will also fuel the chainsaw. So for now, we'll still continue with the base building. Oh, actually, no, logistics. I want the mergers. I want to be able to split and merge. So let's do this first. What am I doing? Copper, that's right. Have I got any on me? I do. I need to make 300 copper wire. So pretty much for this episode, it's going to be just get a, I guess, more reliable power source going. More automated power source going. So we'll start with that. Working on power. Because yeah, once I can get my power going, then I can start expanding my machineries. So the more biomass burners I get, the more machines I can get, the more resources I can get. Like, I can't have those other 2 going at the moment, but doing it, having to feed the fuel manually and stuff like that, I'm too lazy for that. If you can automate it, automate it. But yeah, that'll fuel that for now. That's producing 40 megawatts of power. Not that I'm really using any much of it anyway. What am I doing? Iron. I need to get my iron back so I can get some more iron bar and iron plates. Iron and iron. Go. Do I have any in here? No, I don't. Do I have any in here? Yes, I do. Alright, I'll go get my copper. Pretty sure that'll be full. I'll just pretty much do the rounds. Just collect everything. Just so I've got plenty of resources. Yep, copper. Just keep picking up grass and stuff. So I can feed it into the machines to create my biofuel. Alright, where are they? Oh yeah, they're both over there. Cool. Limestone. That'll make my concrete. Probably a good thing about doing it starting out here in the desert. The hatches, as long as you just don't go near them, they'll leave you alone. If I had started in that other grassy, like, plains area, you get those, oh, what are they called? I don't know, but they're like the armored things. They charge at you. I can't remember what they're called. They're annoying as hell, because you just be standing there, and because they walk around, you won't even realize. Like, you'll leave your character, like, just sitting here, and you'll walk off, you come back, and you're dead because one of them walked nearby to you, and they've just gone, hey, look, just standing there, get wrecked. Like, yeah, great, thanks. Actually, I need to check something. Did I turn... Yes, I have. Cool. Arachnophobia mode's on. Just because of those stingers. I don't mind them. They are creepy, but I tolerate them. But if I can turn them off, I'll turn them off. I'd rather the cats. It turns them into cats. So you'll be playing along, and you'll just see orange, grey, or green cat heads chasing after you and meowing at you, trying to kill you. Instead of these creepy-looking spider-like things. Actually, you know what? Can I build one of those? No, I can't. Alright, give me some iron rod. So I can power these, so at least get them starting work on creating biofuel. There we go. At least that's a start. Alright, I'm out of iron in that one. Go back and make some more. There we go. Just chuck them in there. There we go. 20 iron plates. I'll just sink the rest of what I got into here, just so I can get them close to done. Excellent. Make my concrete. Like I said, concrete, gonna need a lot of it for bases. So I might as well just sit here for now, let it just make the concrete, go ham on it. Alright. Nearly done, nearly done. Alright, there we go, concrete. Plenty. Now I just need what do I need? I need 13 and 19. Plenty there. There should be plenty here. Yeah, heaps. There we go. Sink them into there. Done.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Yeah, thanks, Ada. Thanks for the words of encouragement. Alright, some more concrete. I keep calling it concrete. It's limestone. But it makes it concrete. Alright. Yep, okay, so while I'm waiting, I gotta wait 3 minutes for the pod to return anyway, so once it's back, I'll start sinking parts into building the bases. And yeah, and we just go from there. I can build them. Oh, sweet. Alright. I am going to do that. I just realized I can build a mine, like the actual proper mine. Like that. And now because I have the splitters, haha! I would say there is a method to my madness, but no there isn't. It is just madness. Now just whack that there. Connect that up. I'm out of iron plates. Alright, let's get that connected to power. And get me some iron plates. Thank you. Hopefully that'll be enough. There we go. Apart from being slow as all hell. Now I have my iron production automated. I don't have to constantly go back and forth, back and forth, back and forward. But as a start, just whack them in there. Get off my machine. Yeah, that's right. Bloody pains in the ass they are, I swear. I think this is producing more iron ore than it can transport. Maybe not. That's a storm. Thunder. Oh, it's that. Oh, look, what the hell is that? I only just realised now. So those crashed pods that you see laying around in the map, that's what they are. I just realised. I am so slow. Right, more concrete. I don't think I can build more reinforced plates at the moment, but what I might do next is automate my concrete production. Like I said, we're going to need a lot of that. I was working on power. Now that I've got the merge, okay, cool, yep, I can merge the outputs. Feed into the biomass burners. So if I get a merger, chuck that there, connect that to there, that to there, put a storage crate here, connect that up, so that'll feed that into there. So that'll store all the biomass, and then I build biomass burners. That'll be my power. I need more copper wire. How do you get those birds? They just sit there with their faces open and like, feed me light. Alrighty. This takes so long. Nearly there, nearly there. We're getting there. There we go. Alright. Copper wire. Can't remember how much I needed per biomass burner, but I'll just make a whole batch. That'll do. Biomass burners, I need 25 each. Nah, easy. But I do need more iron plates. There we go, plenty. So, what I can do from here, I can build 2 biomass burners. Build a splitter. That into there, and then that into there. I know, it's not the prettiest. What was it? I need cable. I just realized I was running low on cable. There we go. I build it more of these. More of these. No, I can't eat more. I need more of this. We're nearly done. Alright, there we go. That'll do. That's a start. Alright. Alright, now they're generating their own power. Now I just connect this, that, and what I will do is disconnect the power from that, take the biomass out of that, and go pop them into these biomass burners. like so. And there we go. Now they are pretty much automated. Yeah. I just need to keep up with the leaves and the biomass fuel. And that is my basic power setup. I'll just grab some leaves and stuff. Just whatever I can grab. While I'm here, I might as well grab my copper. I'll just grab as much leaves and stuff so I can run it back. Go. And oh, I can turn the light off. I don't need the light. And then I'll just go put the leaves into this one and the wood into this one. There we go. That'll feed into here, turn it into biomass, which then feeds into here, which then feeds into the generators. Generators are producing... Oh, they're producing 20... How much? Oh, capacity of 60. Power up. Oh, so 30 megawatts a piece. Okay. I think that's more than what these two are putting out. I think these are only putting out 20. Yeah, they're only 20, so they're only basics. But yeah, so they're putting out 30 megawatts of power each. My current machine setup's only producing, well, using up about 30, so it's not all that much. But there we go. That is my basic power setup now automated. Once I unlock the solid biofuel, what I'll do is I'll just make another constructor. Have it feed these into the constructor to make solid biofuel, which will feed into, well, they feed out of here into a constructor making solid biofuel, into another container for the overflow, and then into the generators to power them with solid biofuel, because you'll get longer burn time out of those, so I won't shoot through them as much. But there we go. That is my power setup. That's pretty much what I wanted to do for this episode. Just get that up and running. And yeah, alrighty. There we go. That was, yeah, an hour and a bit in. Got smelters going, got some constructors going, making parts. Perfect. Got my automated iron mine going. Perfect. So that's all done. So I think for the next episode, what we'll do is we'll work on base building, and unlocking the other milestones. Just work my way through them from what I think I need the most. I think after I do the bases, I'll do the one with the chainsaw. It just makes it easier for harvesting wood and such. And just work on better laying out my base. Alrighty. So yeah, that's episode 1 done. I'll call it an end for that. And yeah, stay tuned for episode number 2. And I'll see you there. Alright, ciao.